thanks for tuning in today. My name is Maximilian Weber. I'm the Senior Vice President EMEA for Hexagon Safety and Infrastructure. Today is joining in Dong Yu, who's a member of the Enterprise Business Solution of Huawei in EMEA. We are going to talk today about the concept of safe and smart cities around the world. Welcome.
Thank you.
So my first question is, can you tell us a little bit about the Huawei enterprise business and your partnership with Hexagon in particular?
Okay, all right. Huawei is a global company. We mainly focus on the ICT infrastructure. So the revenue last year was around 520 billion RMB. That means more or less 78 billion US dollars. And we invest the R&D very heavily. Last year is around 14% of our revenue put into the R&Ds. So we are focusing on the ICT infrastructure, including the networking, computing, storage, big data platforms, and the IoT platforms as well. So the cooperation with Hexagon is quite a win-win strategy because Huawei is the leading global ICT infrastructure company, while Hexagon is a leading companies in some of the specific vertical industry areas. So we found out that the public safety is one of the areas that you are in the number one in the global market. So the cooperation between Huawei and Hexagon become very competitive.
So thank you very much. We are very happy about that statement. So we do both business in EMEA and in Europe particularly. In the safety and security business and infrastructure, where do you see the challenges for the cities in Europe in particular?
Okay. In this part, actually, you are the real expert on it because we are mainly focused on our ICT infrastructure. But from our understanding, as Mr. Stephen Costa mentioned in the morning keynotes, the connectivity, collaborations, intelligence, and reliability is the key. So that's what we are doing, because the customer need to connect all the things together by different ways, while they have the different kind of equipment, systems, and softwares. So they need to have all of the things connected together. Is the biggest challenge for them is in the past, all the systems are separated in terms of the software and the hardware. For example, the mobile devices are only the narrowband mobile devices, and the video systems they deployed in the cities cannot be shared with different agencies or departments. So they have a strong demand or requirement in converge all of these things together. So we see this is a big challenge. And right now, since the technologies in these areas are quite mature, because we already have the broadband wireless technologies, and we can deal with the videos by the cloud technologies, and we can use the big data analysis to do that. So technically speaking, we are ready, and we can help the customer solve the questions together with Hexagon's solutions and softwares.
Thank you very much. Are there any other technologies ICT companies like Huawei can provide the cities to overcome their challenges?
Yeah, we see a lot of areas that we can help the customers. Uh, because in the past, we are product companies, so we mainly provide the product to the customers, but to provide the product to the customer cannot help to solve the problem of the customers. So we consider to work together with Hexagon to provide the solutions. So talk about the technologies, uh, because right now the technologies in the network, in the mobile, wireless,
Mm-hmm.
IoT, big data are growing very fast,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see in the cities there are there are a lot of uh, video systems, and they also collect all of the data.
Mm-hmm.
If you consider citywide with involvement of the IoT technologies,
Mm-hmm.
many city infrastructures can be connected through the IoT
Mm-hmm.
technologies. And then you have a lot of ways to collect all the data
Mm-hmm.
together.
Oh
And
yeah.
then it generate huge demand for sharing all the data together. So as a ICT infrastructure company, we believe that by using the technologies, we can build up the fundamentals of the cities. So that's why we, in terms of the technology system architecture, we mainly focus on the foundation part,
Mm-hmm.
and we call ourselves as we provide the nerve systems of the cities, because we want the city to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have all these technologies, you have the network, you have the data centers, the cloud, and all the ICT infrastructures is just like the human beings have the nervous system, you have the brains, you
Mm-hmm.
have the hand, you have the food, all together. It become alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the software systems, different kind of softwares and applications upon the infrastructure, so the city become live and
Mm-hmm.
it can evolve by themselves. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we are very proud, Hexagon, we are very proud about our partnership and also the first visual command center we built together.
Yeah.
So how do you think these technology can help cities to make their cities smarter in the future?
Okay. So that's why we call it the city. Once the city become live, then it will evolve gradually from the city itself or from the public safety customer itself is uh, mainly the software providers
Mm-hmm.
or the applications can help them to realize their
Mm-hmm.
requirement or demand
Yeah.
directly. I mean, but by means of using our ICT infrastructure technologies,
Mm-hmm.
uh, actually the software providers applications uh, can take advantage of the latest ICT technologies.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as I mentioned before, uh, the IoT technology, for example,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the customers, the cities need to collect the informations.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are broadband, for example, the videos, and some of them are narrowband, but they need to the low cost and uh, very long battery life, for example. So by using the different kind of technologies, so they get all of these data connected to the software systems. And since all of these different technologies are also growing very fast and complicated, so we want to make sure that the software companies will not be bothered with different hardware technologies, different networks, different prototypes. So they will be easier for the software companies to focus on your capabilities and let us focus on our advantages. So one of our solutions or product, take example. One of our solutions and product is we call the ICP. It is a integrated computing integrated connection platform. Then the ICP platform deal with all of different ways of communications method. While the videos, the connections, the mobiles, the LTEs, all the things together, and then the Hexagon software can connect with our ICP platforms, and then you just can through the ICP platform reach all of the different kind of the networks, and we wish that makes software companies easier for your development, and also in this way it provides the very good result for the customers, because it's also very easy for the customer to share the different technologies, using the different technology to fulfill the requirement. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
So smart cities and safe cities is becoming more and more popular.
Yeah.
There are more and more requirements from the cities, and we are both in that business. I would like to ask you the question, which cities around the world and in Europe are the leading ones from your point of view?
You mean in Europe or globally?
Globally and in Europe, yeah.
Okay. It's really a very hard question to answer, because in this part we see many cities they are having their plan to develop the smart cities. But from our perspective, the smart city is is a approach, is a road that never have an end, because with the technology evolving, is always on the ways. So by far we cannot see which city can have already realized their smart cities, and we also, it's hard to see which one is advanced than the others, because we see some of the cities good at some point, and the others are focused on the other things, because each cities have their own headaches. What we see something in common is city want to decrease the gaps between different government agencies, and the cities want to collect all the data from citywide and share all the data to their government agencies and to their citizens. So they want a platform. We can see that globally, for example, in China, there are hundreds of cities have their plan to develop their smart cities. And Europe are very focused on their green technologies and environment, solve the environment problems, right? And some of the developing countries might take these opportunities to adopt the new technology to exceed some of the other countries in terms of the technology part. But the smart city also is about comprehensive approach. It's a comprehensive approach by not only using the technology part, but also their management things, their management, the way of their management. So we see that it's a very hot topic, and everybody is doing that. And maybe after several years, we can see that some of cities are they have their own advantages than the others.
Thank you very much for being here and joining your expertise. If you want more information, please visit the website www.hexagonsafetyandinfrastructure.com or HxGN TV.com. Thank you very much for joining.